He's so burned. A little bit of fuel and he's
Oh
like...
my gosh, he's on fire. His body will light the fuel. Good morning, guys, and welcome to another vlog. If you don't know, I'm Leni. It's my husband, Yaniv, and we're a fishing couple based in far north Queensland in Australia. It's been a couple of weeks since we've uploaded something. Reason being is because we were traveling. It was my birthday, so we took a 3-day vacation and we traveled up north. If you are following us on Instagram at Vert Fishing, you will see a bit of footage of that. If not, here's a little clip for you guys.
No, he got released. Oh, it's a queenie. It's a queenie. I'm bringing my lure.
Oh my God.
Slow. Oh, where's the lure? You saw it?
First queenie of my life.
Look at how huge is this queenie.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, there.
Yes. Yes.
Another queenie.
Yeah. What a donkey. Woo.
Yeah. Why?
Yo, I'm intimidated a bit by all these attacks.
Nah, that's it. You're good. You can hold the...
Yeah.
You got shot. No?
I just saw a bunch of dates swim by.
Pump, Miss Universe. Put the end a little bit higher. Yeah. Continue. Yeah, it's a nice G.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
It's a really nice G, Lenny.
On the ITL.
75 gram.
Fishing.
Look at this thing.
I'm breathing like crazy. Sorry about that, Ali.
Lenny.
Need to remember that I am.
Lenny,
I'm,
look what you're holding.
It's a good GT, right? Thank you for the fight. Mwah. Biggest GT. Yoo-hoo! Ah! That was awesome. Yes. Tell me if you need help. You're turning the boat. Morning. You're helping him? Yeah. So.
I will need the touch reverse, Len.
Touch reverse. Dano is on it. Yo, first cast of the day, and he's hooked. Nice one too. Wow, yeah, he sees the boat. Nice one.
Right there.
No.
No. I
He's
start
still
to see
up.
color, but he saw the boat and he freaked out a bit.
No, it looks like a spanner. Ah, wait, no, maybe.
Maybe a G. Oh.
Reverse. Yeah, it's a G. I see it clear now.
Yeah. Nice one, babe. It's a good size. Very good sized. Nice one, babe.
On the Malossi,
Morning.
Tyrant.
Nice. Phew. Chaim Shui, what just happened?
Jigging with the Ocean Devil, Reef Reaper, and the squid tracks.
Fish. Nice one, babe.
Nice jobby. Look on the teeth outside. Very nice fish. First jobby.
Ever jigging?
Yep. Leni.
Good morning, guys.
Oh.
Day 3. We had really beautiful sleet. It was even flatter than last night. We saw lightning in the distance, tons of shooting stars. The sky is totally lit up with the galaxy. So today, still kind of glassy flat. The wind's supposed to pick up, so we're supposed to get a little bit more kind of motion, a little bit more fluidity, bringing more fish for us today. So let's go out and do it. Phew! Bye-bye, Lizard Island.
See you, Lizard Island.
Edition.
Oh, look at these things coming up. See them?
Yeah, there's little things moving on.
No.
Deno is on.
That school was a different kind of fish. They were coming over the Jersey school and I think past the left.
Deno is on. Second fish of the morning.
Little guy.
Do you have a guess what it is, Deno?
Yeah, it's G.
G? Yo!
Yes!
Spano!
Oh my God!
Oh my God, Leni! You take it! Yeah, you got him.
Set the hook.
Set the hook, Leni. Yeah, now change the location. Perfect, Len. Yo, huge Spano.
You're in.
Huge Spano. I'm in reverse, Leni.
Yeah, I'll get rid of that GT quick.
Yeah, you're in, Leni. You okay? Just hold him.
Big Spanish.
Just hold him. He's big, Leni. Just hold him.
Solid blackie.
Then on solid black. On the OTL.
Get up. Alright, we gotta get rid of this thing.
Yeah. This one is in the water.
The other fish.
Yeah, concentrate and help Leni. Deno.
Yep.
Leno.
I'm not recording it.
Leno and Deno together.
Bigger.
Yeah, I'm holding also here.
Am I filming?
Yeah, you are. What a madness. Deno, guide there.
Yes. I don't think. No, you're on GT now.
I'm on the
That's-
GT.
Yeah.
I thought it was a GT that jumped.
No, it's
No,
Spano.
Spanish. That was huge Spanish.
But this is a big G. I was sure she's.
Back.
Oh my God.
What?
Go back.
I'm going.
Quick up.
I started to shake.
Try to hold the rod a little bit higher, Leni.
Once I get the leader, you're all good.
I'm just gonna give her a little more. Oh no.
Yeah, he has the leader.
Give me the leader.
Oh, it's a big G, Leni. I was sure that she was on the Spanish because of the run also. My drag is closed. She was using my rod.
No, he's on the surface there. All good.
What is it? G?
No, it's a G. He might be hooked, can't he?
He was taking line at the front.
Oh no, it's a nice G, Leni. He was attacked by a shark?
Nah, that's the.
No, on the other side, look.
Oh, it's not that again. Got him.
Yeah, he was attacked by a shark or
That's
something.
fresh.
Yeah. It's fresh.
I'll send him.
Oh, it's a bluefin!
And there's also rainbow runners in there.
So pretty!
See how blue they are when they...
It's so pretty. We never caught one like this. Such a pretty one.
Yep, very nice.
This is the prettiest fish I've seen.
Such a. You see the colors on it?
So
Look, even on the
gorgeous.
fin, Lenny.
Yes.
So beautiful, huh? Ready?
Yep.
What do you make?
See ya.
Look how he's so sweet. So cool. And now for today, we are going back out in the depths a little bit further away, as always, and we are going to try to do some jigging. The challenge today is to get a fish on this boat without the sharks getting it first. So we do not want to pay the tax. And I don't know what he's doing behind me. Anyways, that's the challenge. We are trying to get a fish. We're going to do some jigging, maybe some casting, maybe a bit of trolling as well. And we'll see how the day goes. We are still feeling it.
Usually on days like this when the swell is a little bit higher, it's out to jig and out to cast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
probably trolling would be the best option, but
never
we
know.
will try.
Let's get it started. You. That's it, these waves. It's so relaxing for me.
Yeah, it's relaxing the body. Taking it side to side like that.
Little flash.
I need to turn the boat a little bit. Spanish? Wait. Oi. So yeah,
Which one? Which one?
go to the front.
Beautiful Spanish. Biggest one I got so far. I will take it. Thank you very much.
A beautiful fish, Lenny.
Such a gorgeous fish. Absolutely stunning. It's such a pretty fish too. All the stripes, good eating. Most of your fish and chips are made from this guy here.
Straight on food, straight on food.
Catch and cook, fish and chips, baby. So we're back in the kitchen after catching that amazing Spanish mackerel. I thought today I'd do something that is Spanish mackerel two ways. So I'm doing a mackerel beer battered fish and chips, and I'm also doing a Mediterranean inspired kind of baked mackerel that's got nice vegetables on a pearl couscous base. So I'm going to start by getting the couscous ready. I'm doing half a cup of couscous to 1 cup of boiling water. You want to just put that in a pan. And instead of water, you can also use a stock as well, like a chicken stock that will add more flavor to it. I've already pre-boiled the water so that it's already heated up. Bring that to a simmer. And then once it starts to bubble, you just want to put the lid on, turn it down to low, and let it cook for about 10 minutes. So the couscous is going. Next, I am just preparing the vegetables. Now the fish cooks really quickly in the oven, so I'm just gonna get the veggies going in a pan first. So I've just heated up a frying pan on high heat with a bit of olive oil. I'm going to add 2 cloves of garlic and then just about 1/4 of an onion, just sliced nicely. I'm also adding capsicum, so about 1/4 of a capsicum for that, or red bell pepper. I'm also adding some zucchini, diced up finely. I'll let that simmer because those vegetables take a little bit longer to cook, and then I will add the rest of the veg to it. So keep it on about a medium-high heat and let it cook for about 3 to 5 minutes, stirring it occasionally. So once the onions have gone translucent and you start to see a bit of color on the vegetables, I'm just adding a pinch of paprika and stirring that around. And then I'm also going to add a 1/4 of a can of chickpeas. You can also add marinated ones. I'm adding some olives cut in half. And then I'm also just adding some fresh tomatoes that are cut in half. I'm just gonna stir this around until it's heated through. And then I'm also just going to add a pinch of salt to that. To make it more of a sauce and to add a little bit of acid to it, I'm just gonna add a splash of white wine. Non-alcoholic, of course. You can use some with alcohol as well. It'll burn off in the cooking, so don't worry. And so fill it so it's about halfway up through the veggies. And then once it's heated through, we'll put it on top of the fish. This is the fillet of mackerel that I'm cooking up. So I put it in a little dish. If you don't have a little baking pan like this, you can also wrap it up in foil, make a little packet out of foil. To the mackerel, I just like to sprinkle a little bit of olive oil on top, just a pinch of salt to season the fish. You can see here the tomatoes are just getting wilted and a lot of the liquid has evaporated. So from here, all I'm gonna do pretty much is scoop it and pour it on top of the fish. Beautiful. All those flavors are just going to get infused into the fish as it cooks in the oven. It's gonna be so good. And on top of that, I'm just going to add a bit of parsley. I'm just going to add a couple of slices of fresh lemon. I'm just going to throw the lemon on top. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius and put it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. So while the first dish is cooking in the oven, I'm gonna prepare the second dish, which is the fish and chips with a little bit of coleslaw on the side. Grab a cabbage and dice it really, really finely. Put it in a bowl. To that, all I'm adding is a little bit of olive oil, touch of white wine vinegar, some dill, a bit of garlic powder, pinch of salt. Stir that all up and place it in the fridge and let it all kind of soak together and let the flavors infuse. And that's it. Next, preparing the fries for the fish and chips. I am cutting up pretty much whatever potato I have. Usually the rustic potatoes work really good. But you just want to cut it up into matchsticks, something like this. And then I'm just letting them soak in a bowl of water for a few minutes until I'm ready to fry it. I've got my piece of Spanish mackerel here, and I like it to be more like a fish stick instead of a big piece that you get traditionally. And the first thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of rice flour. The reason I'm using rice flour is because it makes it crispy like tempura. Adding a bit of salt to that, and also just a touch of garlic. This is just coating the fish. So for the fries, I'm doing more of a shallow fry instead of a deep fry. So I just rinsed out the water and I'm just drying the fries off quickly with a paper towel. I've got a saucepan with a couple of inches of canola oil on the bottom. Use a vegetable oil instead of olive oil because olive oil will burn at a lower temperature. With the potatoes, I'm taking half of it and I'm just gonna throw it in here, and I'm just gonna give, again, a light dusting of the rice flour. That'll just add a little bit of extra crispiness. So I see the oil is pretty much ready. I'm gonna test it out by putting one potato in there and see if it starts to sizzle. It's bubbling right away, so I'm going to start to cook the rest of the potatoes as well. If you're placing them inside, make sure you drop it away from you so it doesn't splash on you either. It's been about 1.5 minutes, and these potatoes are nice and crispy and golden brown. I'm just putting it in a bowl of paper towel to let it drain. And I'm going to immediately season it with some salt. It's been about 15 minutes since we put the mackerel in the oven, so I want to test that out and see how it looks. So you can see that she's bubbling. The tomatoes are nicely cooked. And the mackerel is just nice. We'll let it rest, let it cool down for a couple of minutes. In the meantime, let's fry up our fish. For the batter, again, I'm going to use 1/4 cup of the rice flour. The rice flour will make it extra crispy. I'm still gonna use 1/2 cup of regular wheat flour because that's gonna give it that golden brown color to it. I'm using a bit of baking powder and a pinch of salt. You want to use a light beer, nothing like a stout because that'll add too much flavor. The reason we use beer is because the yeast will make it extra crispy. Make sure that the beer is cold straight from the fridge. And you want to pour about 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup into there. And it's okay if it's a little bit lumpy, those lumps will also crisp up as you cook it. Take your fish that was in the rice flour and just dredge it into the batter. And you want it to coat, you don't want it to be too thick, and then put it inside of the hot oil. Now it's going to simmer and make a whole lot of noise, and drop it away from you so it doesn't burn you. And that'll take about 45 seconds to a minute to cook fully, depending on how thick the fish is. After about 45 seconds, you'll see that the batter is light and crispy, and that's when you know your fish is ready to take out. Place it on a plate with a paper towel just to absorb any extra oil, and then just give it a light seasoning of salt to finish it off. Let's plate up these dishes and get the meal on the go. I'm just plating up a bit of the coleslaw, some of the hot chips, finish it with the 2 pieces of Spanish mackerel. So that's our fish and chips. After about 15 minutes, the couscous is ready, and I'm just gonna put that in the center of the plate. Let's see. And then I'm just gonna take the oven baked fish, place it right on top, spoon the vegetables and all the juices around. And just like that, we have our Spanish mackerel 2 ways. Enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and join us next time for more Catch and Cook. I'll be fishing.